Hi everyone, this is Jennifer from TLC Pro, and today we have a breaking and deeply unsettling update surrounding one of the most talked about stars of 1000 LB Sisters. This shocking development has left fans reeling, questioning everything they thought they knew about Amy Slaton's personal life. What we're about to cover is not just gossip, it's a story of betrayal, heartbreak, survival, and the kind of real-life chaos that goes far beyond what cameras usually capture. Reports have surfaced confirming that Amy Slaton's husband, Brian Lovern, has been arrested on serious drug charges. But as if that wasn't already devastating enough, the fallout has become even darker with claims that Brian refused to accept responsibility for Amy's children, cruelly suggesting she should put them in an orphanage. That heartless statement has sent shockwaves through the 1000 LB Sisters fanbase, sparking outrage, anger, and sorrow. For Amy, a woman who has been struggling for years to rebuild her life, this news feels like a devastating blow that threatens to undo all of her hard-fought progress. Fans know that Amy's journey has always been about more than just weight loss. It has been about survival, resilience, and carving out a safe, stable, loving environment for her 2 young children. And now, all of that seems to be in jeopardy. According to police reports, Brian was taken into custody after a routine stop escalated into a full-blown criminal investigation. Officers allegedly discovered suspicious substances in his possession, along with items that suggested possible intent to distribute. While the full charges have not yet been officially confirmed, insiders are saying this could be the most serious arrest of Brian's life, one that could land him behind bars for years if he's found guilty. For Amy, the betrayal cuts deep. Sources close to her claim she was completely blindsided by the arrest. She had no idea that Brian may have been involved in drug activity at this level. To realize that the man she trusted, the man she thought could help her build a new chapter, may have been living a double life, fits nothing short of devastating. When news of Brian's arrest broke, the fan reaction was immediate and explosive. Social media feeds flooded with anger and heartbreak. One fan commented, "How could he do this to Amy? She has been through so much, and now this." Another wrote, "She deserves love and stability, not a man who drags her down." But what has pushed fans over the edge are the alleged comments Brian made to Amy after his arrest, telling her that he didn't want her kids and that she should just put them in an orphanage. That one statement alone has been called one of the cruelest things ever spoken on the show's periphery. Parents everywhere have chimed in, furious that anyone would speak about children in such a cold, dehumanizing way. To truly understand why this scandal has hit fans so hard, we need to look back at Amy's journey. From the very first season of 1000 LB Sisters, Amy has opened up her life to the world. We've seen her battles with health, self-image, and confidence. We've seen her struggles in her relationships, most notably her marriage to Michael Halterman, which ended painfully. Fans cheered when Amy appeared to find new love with Brian. Many hoped he would be the turning point, a stable partner who would stand by her, love her children, and support her through the storms. Instead, those hopes have been shattered in the worst possible way. Brian's arrest doesn't just represent personal betrayal. It represents yet another heavy obstacle in Amy's quest for happiness and stability. At the heart of this entire scandal are Amy's 2 young children, innocent boys caught in the middle of chaos they never asked for. To think that their stepfather allegedly suggested putting them in an orphanage is horrifying. For Amy, the fear isn't just about the legal mess, it's about how these events might scar her children emotionally for years to come. Friends of the family say Amy is devastated. She feels like every ounce of progress she has made for her kids, every sacrifice, every hard decision has been undermined by Brian's actions. And, as if the betrayal wasn't enough, she now faces the added nightmare of how this scandal will be portrayed on national television. The producers of 1000 LB Sisters are watching closely, aware that scandals drive ratings. According to insiders, cameras are already rolling, documenting Amy's raw emotions as she processes Brian's arrest. For some fans, this feels like exploitation, turning Amy's private pain into entertainment. For others, it's part of the unfiltered truth of reality television. But the ethical question remains, should TLC continue filming Amy during this crisis, or should they give her space to heal? Some fans argue that exposing her heartbreak for millions to watch is cruel. Others believe it will help Amy tell her story in a way that may inspire others facing toxic relationships. Either way, one thing is clear, this is not just another storyline. This is Amy's real-life unraveling. Across social platforms, the fan base is split. Some insist Amy should cut Brian out of her life immediately, calling his behavior unforgivable. Others worry that Amy, with her tender heart and longing for companionship, may fall into the trap of forgiving him once he is free. This tension mirrors Amy's internal conflict, the desperate desire for love versus the undeniable betrayal she has endured. But many fans agree on one thing: Amy's children must come first. Their safety, stability, and emotional well-being hang in the balance of every decision she makes. Supporters have flooded her accounts with encouragement, urging her to be strong, to prioritize her boys, and to leave toxic love behind. Being a public figure makes Amy's struggle even harder. Unlike other women who could grieve and heal in private, Amy's every move is magnified by fame. Every time she posts online, fans analyze her words and photos for hidden meanings. Every misstep becomes gossip fodder. And now, with Brian's arrest dominating headlines, Amy's pain has become a public spectacle. Behind the scenes, insiders say Amy has been in tears for hours, questioning how her life spiraled so far out of control. She has reportedly pleaded with producers for privacy, but TLC executives see the scandal as a ratings jackpot. For Amy, that means the cameras may keep rolling, whether she's ready or not. Reports suggest that Amy's family, including Tammy, are furious with Brian. After everything they've been through, the last thing they wanted was more chaos threatening Amy's stability. Insiders say her loved ones are rallying around her, pushing her to cut Brian out permanently and rebuild her life. At the same time, critics online have been harsh, accusing Amy of choosing the wrong men and ignoring red flags. This cruel criticism only deepens her humiliation and fear, as she tries to defend herself while also protecting her kids. The big questions now are, what will Amy do next? Will she file for divorce? Will she seek full custody protections? Will she finally put her children above everything else, even if it means walking away from love again? Fans are calling this a make-or-break moment for Amy. If she finds the strength to leave Brian permanently, it could mark the start of a powerful, new chapter, a chance to rebuild stronger than ever. But if she stays, many fear it could undo years of progress, damaging not only her health and career but also her children's future. At its core, this isn't just about a man's arrest. This is about a woman fighting for her survival, her dignity, and her children's future. Amy Slaton has already overcome poverty, ridicule, failed relationships, and personal battles. She has risen from despair before, and fans are hoping she can rise again. The scandal surrounding Brian Lavern's arrest will forever change Amy's story. Whether it becomes her downfall or the beginning of her rebirth,